looking at it, we came to realize that it's rated at 100 billion shillings annually. And that's a big cake.
I actually think it's more.
It could be more, isn't it? Because these numbers that we're using are actually from 2022.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I mean, 100 billion is a lot of cake for any other person who wants to get in. But from where you're sitting this morning, Rose, I would like for you to tell us, what do you see the opportunities are? For every other person looking at it going like, that's a lot. It's among the leading industries in the country. But then if I might want to get it in today, where are the opportunities for growth in this industry?
They're everywhere. You know, this is the thing, Simba. Like, I have been here for 18 years, but my students who are trained are still getting their own clientele. I do not know the people that they know.
Yes.
There is like, we are like, how many Kenyans right now? 55 million, and the women are more, right?
Yes.
More are getting born, more are finishing high school, more are finishing university. So many, even 100 of us cannot. The opportunities are everywhere. And I always say, when you get started in the industry, start with your circle. Start with the people close to you. Yes. Start with your family, your friends, and start building a network.
Yes.
So usually people start, and then, like I have a brother. I have a brother who, in every business that he starts, if he doesn't make $1 million in a month, he quits, and he's done like 100 different things. And I'm like, bro, you know.
You gotta decide, man.
Patience. The first thing is planning, strategy, and patience.
That's it.
And then build a network. Most people don't know where to start. So I've trained, I have a makeup kit, I have products, where do I start? Most people, that's where they're lost. Start by building a page on social media, market your stuff, tell everyone. Like for me, when I started, there was no social media. So I was going around, I was a hawker, going around giving people my flyers. Hi, my name is Rose, this is what I do, call me, tell your friends. And then I would even have small tea parties, call like 10 people and then be like, bring 2 friends. I do free makeup on them, and then I tell them my business. Yes. They go, and then within like 2 weeks, I'm getting, oh, Rose, we have a wedding. Oh, Rose, just the marketing aspect. Strategy and planning is everything.
Yes.
Yes.
And since we're on this particular point, there's somebody also told me to ask you this question as well, that for them, they see their growth opportunity in events. You know, they were talking about weddings, Rora shows, you know, get-togethers, and then they said, they're finding it difficult to break in. How do they market themselves as event beauty specialists?
Here's my advice.
Yes.
Before COVID, you could do that. I don't advise them to go that route. Let them, because before COVID, there were too many weddings. Money was flowing. Yes. Right now, things are a little bit different.
Yes.
So they should not bind themselves to just doing events. Because when you can see, like after COVID, events were kind of like died. And then like 2 years later, they kind of like, so right now things are not the same. So let him not lock himself in the events. Let him also do other things. Before, you would have made money just being a bridal makeup artist or whatever. But right now, it's a little bit difficult. So my advice to him, it's okay to want to go that route, but please let him add a little bit more. That way he can have money flowing in.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. I want you to take a minute, respond to this question, because once we come back, that's exactly what I want you to begin from as well. It's a good thing that Rubella Beauty is in this space. But then Rose, here's what I am very sure that you're also aware of, that 30% of the products that are used in this particular industry, the beauty space, it's been realized that they are counterfeit.
Yeah.
How do you as a business safeguard yourself from this? Because that's what is going to either make or break your business.
Yeah, so for me, I have this strategy. You know, like I've worked for a couple of brands. I worked for Suzy Beauty as the head and general manager for a long time. So this is the one thing that I realized. When you take your products everywhere, you are doomed. You are doomed. Like when you take them to the small shops and everywhere. So for me, this is what I do. I try to control my product. So I am the only one. You can only get my product from me.
That's it.
Or like the other countries. But right now what I've done, I have reps, like I have county reps. Like right now I have 3 county reps, let's say Kisumu, Nakuru, Meru, who have a license from me to sell my product. But I will never take my product to shops. that is where we fail. Because you see, once you take the products over there, it's very easy for them to make something similar, though they do not have my formula. Remember, I am the only one with my formula.
Yes.
It's like the choosy that is in my products.
Yes.
So they just go duplicate the label, make some crap and package it and sell it. So the one thing that you can do, if you're starting your own brand, please control your product. Don't take your product everywhere. This is how some of the biggest brands in the world have survived.
Yes.
Like when you go, you see like Rubiela shop. So let's say, for example, if I was to give someone distributorship in Kenya and they're buying in bulk, I would still control it. I'd be like, you cannot sell any other brand in that shop. You are going to open a shop called Rubiela shop. That's it.
As opposed to mixing
exactly.
the products,
so like right now, I post on social media all the time. So people know if you go to any other place and buy Rubiela, that's on you. I've already said you can only get my product from me. So it's a little bit hard because I could be making more money when I'm in every other shop, but then again, I will lose because then they might get a counterfeit of my product and start selling it at 200 bob.
That's it.
Yeah.
And it's something that I also wanted you to talk about, because then I would say rogue entrepreneurs in this particular space, I found it easy. It's very easy to duplicate these top international brands.
Yeah.
And I would like to say top in quotes.
Yeah.
Is that the competition that you're facing where you're saying, Rubiela is retailing at this price, but I can get this at this price?
Here is the good thing.
Yes.
I am the only one with my product, so I have no competition.
Yes.
I made sure of that. Because you see, the only way I can have competition if it's Rubiela is a product I've bought from someone and someone else is selling it.
Yes.
So I am the only one with this ingredient. So I have no competition. Because the only way for you to get my product is directly from me. I have no competition, Simba.
That's it.
Yeah.
And when you look at the regulation locally, I mean, 30%, Rose, is a big number. We are approaching 50%.
It's a very big problem.
Have we failed to regulate this?
No,
space?
let me tell you, it's not about regulation, Simba. It's the consumers themselves.
Ah, I see that.
I run master classes and clients, every time I ask them, they actually make the choice to go and buy counterfeit and they know it is counterfeit. But then they fail to think about the repercussions,
yes,
the consequences of using it. Because you see, using counterfeit products, even lipstick, when you wear lipstick, like I'm wearing a gloss, I keep licking my lips.
Yes.
So you're actually ingesting it. It actually, affects you without you knowing. Counterfeits, the difference between counterfeits and original products, the people who are making the counterfeits have no knowledge of the science of making products. They just mix stuff, make sure the color looks the same and package it and sell. All they want is to make money. So you're actually ingesting poison, pole pole. It's like eating steel wool. Kidogo kidogo, eventually it will kill you.
That's it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Oh, we're still with Rose Ntongondo. She's here in a different flags this morning. Once we come back, I'd like to introduce the other flag that she's here this morning with. She's going to be a judge in an upcoming show, a local reality show in this particular space called Masters of Beauty. What is this show about? We come back and learn about it. What type of a judge is she going to be? We talk about it. How you're supposed to also be part and parcel of this show. We also talk about it once we come back right here on The Morning Drift. My name is Simba Elijah Charles Kiage. Talk to us at Lookup TV across all your social media platforms. I am at Kiage Simba. Once we come back.
Taarifa zinapochipuka na kutufikia papa hapa kwenye makao makuu ya chumba cha habari cha runinga ya Lookup, kwenye taifa, kwenye serikali, kwenye bunge, tunajitosa hadi kwenye sauti ya wenyeji ili kupata tu maoni ya wenyeji kuhusu masuala haya yanayochipuka.
Maana hii kitu inaenda kuumiza Mkenya kwa tax.
Hakuna kitu tunafurahia. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Sisi tunaumia, si ati tunaumia ile ya kiukweli. Juu maisha ni ngumu.
Na bila shaka tunapata maoni yao ili sauti yao ipate kusikika. Na watasema hili, waseme lile, watasema hiki na waseme kile, almuradi sauti yao ipate taa.
Mambo ya mafuta tena imekuwa ni changamoto zaidi kwa kila mtu, wa bodaboda.
uchumi ikikuwa stable, tunaamini mambo itakuwa sawa sawa.
Kwanza alikuwa na ria wasa wa boda, mama mboga nini. Hawa sasa ndio wamefinywa zaidi man.
Mpenzi mtazamaji, hii ni bunge la wenyeji.
People are there to belittle you. When people are questioning you,
if you don't move fast, of course, yes, you lose it, but then it's not us to push you.
But you do not know the God who has been molding me. What has he been doing to me?
The deep and mature conversations of empowerment for you with a curious mind and an appetite for oriented conversations.
I concur with what you're saying. You plan your finances, you can easily live without a debt.
An engaging safe space of free expression and truthfulness with an upheld vibrance, motivation and happiness.
So many children who are there, they are not living their dreams.
Join us for deep conversations with Zipporah Gashushe every Saturday from 8 p.m. The Deeper Conversations on Look Up TV.
Save a Life is a non-profit organization that has taken the front line in transforming lives in the entire country. So far, we have transformed life of over 100,000 people through our programs, which include medical support, youth empowerment, street family program, feeding program, and climate change. Join us today as we transform lives. As we always say, service to humanity is service to God. Save a life, transforming lives.
Still in conversation with Rose Ntongondu, just getting insights into these 100 billion shillings annual industry, and that is the beauty space. How to get in, the challenges you're going to face, some of the trends that are in the industry. You are going to get it from her one-on-one. We have her in the studio this morning. Now, Rose, just before we get to talk about Masters of Beauty, let's talk about the biggest consumers in this industry. Over 60% of them are youth under the age of 30. How has this shaped the way that you do business and even your product design?
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
I actually think that research haijafanywa vizuri.
Yes.
Let me tell you, so many, right now, actually consumers are very mature. Very mature. Even the older generation is actually really consuming products. But when it comes to the younger ones, what I've done is I've actually tailor-made products for them. Because some ingredients are not supposed to be in the products that they use, but they're more hip, they're more trendy and stuff like that, like when it comes to makeup and skincare. So for me, when it comes to skincare and makeup, I've actually tailor-made, and yes, I make a point of having this relationship with my clients where I understand, like, what's your skincare journey? Like, every time a client comes to me, I want to understand, what's your skincare journey? What products have you used before? Do you know anything about products? And then the biggest question, have you ever used counterfeit products or mkorogo? You know, the things that they're using, and then they come looking like a burnt chicken, and then they lie to you. It's something else. So it's very exciting because I get to deal with all age groups, but the younger ones are actually coming up really fast. They're coming up, yeah.
There's an interesting statistic here as well, that over 70% of the small businesses within this beauty industry are still owned by women.
Yes.
What challenges or what barriers do these 70% of businesses still face in this industry?
So most people right now in this space do not know how to properly market themselves.
Yes.
So you find that someone has been in the industry for 5 years, like 2 other businesses come close to them and they close down. Most people, do you know some people in the industry are not on social media? They're like, That's not for me, that's for young people. They do not understand. Social media took over a long time ago. If you're not on social media, you're not doing it right. Because social media has made my business. It's given me a name. It's made me who I am. So if you go, I think it's, I think we need more education on like how to go about it on social media, because you'll find most people are like, social media ni ya watoto. Social media iko na mambo mingi yenye si poa. So they don't understand that it's a proper business. So the challenge is people are closing down businesses because they think they have competition. So many people closing. Simba, I know like 3 people who've closed down and gone back to Shags. Like they have gone back to Shags. They're like, let me go and see what I can do there, because they don't know how to go about it. Yeah.
I hear you speak passionately about this. Do you think you're going to end up in this space where you're basically mentoring small businesses in this area, telling them this is how you need to do your business?
That's actually what I'm working on right now.
Yes.
I'm actually working on a book,
yes,
on a bio, and a book about the business. I am very passionate about showing people the ropes. And the hardest thing, like I said before,
yes,
is the starting point. Most people have the skill, they even have the money, but they don't know where to start. Like they are lost, like nianzie wapi. So once people know like how to start, and there's no like formula,
yes,
to success. There's no formula, but there are steps that you can take to attain success, especially in this space. So that's what I want to really mentor people on. I'm already doing it, but I want to do it in a bigger scale, like have master classes and stuff like that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now let me turn then to the camera and make this proper introduction to the next part of our conversation, which is, since we're talking about beauty this morning, there's also showbiz in the beauty business across the world. For the very first time in Kenya, Rose is going to be part of a show that is going to come up across the country and in a local TV station that is going to give to you 1 million shillings as a beauty enthusiast, or 500,000 shillings in other goodies as well, if you participate in a competition that is going to take you through, number 1, hair, nails, and makeup. We are privileged this morning to host one of those judges, Rose, right here in the studio. So she's going to tell us exactly what kind of a judge she's going to be, what she's going to expect from you if you join this show in proper principle. All right, this morning then, Rose, let's begin like that. It's the very first time we're going to see beauty showbiz in this country. It's one of its kind. Does that also show that the industry is growing in this direction?
The industry is actually growing, and I'm so excited about this show.
Yes.
Because in Kenya, we don't have anything like this. It's about time that we show people that beauty is a proper business.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not just about brushes and lipsticks. It's actually something that people can use to make something of themselves. So I'm really excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know that you normally train students on exactly how to go around this process, but you specifically, what qualities are you looking for the contestants who may want to participate in the Masters of Beauty show?
Number 1, passion. Passion is everything. I want to see someone with passion, someone actually not in it really for the money, but because it's something that they love and they want to make a difference. Yes. I am very big on passion. So many people getting into careers for the money and then they end up doing the wrong things. These are the ones using counterfeits on clients. So I want to see passion. Because you see, Simba, what this show is going to do, there are so many people out there without a platform. This show is going to act like a platform for them to grow, because they're going to be taught, they're going to get exposure and all that. So I am really looking forward to people with passion so that we can guide them from there.
Pretty much. It's going to be interesting because for the very first time, Rose, you're going to be put in a platform that is not essentially just about business and training. There's also the entertainment aspect.
Yes.
So how are you going to balance? Because people may want to hear from you. How are you going to bring out entertainment that is pretty much needed on this show and then balance the training aspect, the mentoring aspect?
So number 1, we need to make everything fun. You know, as much as I will be a judge and there'll be other judges, we don't want people to be scared in the show. You know, we don't want to put people down or, you know, people make mistakes. And when people are learning, especially for TV, people get really nervous. You have people dropping brushes, people making mistakes, but we're going to make it a lot of fun. You know, a lot of fun, so that when they come on stage, when they're working on their clients, they're actually having fun and giggling and all that. We're just fun.
That's it.
That's what I'm looking for.
There are people listening to this morning, they don't have any experience whatsoever in beauty. And they're saying, well, I may like to go in and participate. Out of you being a mentor, can somebody who has no history whatsoever in this industry start, apply on the show, because there's a training aspect of it, and by the end of it, come out as an expert?
Yep, like we said, anyone can apply. You don't have to be a consumer. You don't have to be in the beauty space. You can just come and participate and see. Maybe you have the passion and you don't know it. Maybe you just love cosmetics and it being done on you. Just come. You never know what might come out of it. So like I said, it's going to be a very fun show and everyone is welcome. You might have never even used a lipstick or a moisturizer, but we want to see everyone, because you never know at the end of the day what you might get out of it.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's expected the majority of the people are going to apply
Yes.
are probably going to fall below the age of 30.
Yes.
How do you intend to relate to some of them? And we expect also a lot of Gen Zs to actually
Yes.
apply on this particular show.
Yes.
How are you going to relate with them?
Actually, for the younger ones, I want to hear what they have to say. You know, Gen Zs have their own language. So I want to see, like, when it comes to beauty and this, because I've seen, like, on TikTok and Instagram, they do things very differently.
Yes.
So I actually really want to see, like, how artistic they can get, because there's an artistic aspect of the show. So I really want to see what all the age groups will bring in. I'm coming in with an open mind.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's a very good prize. 1 million shillings.
It's a lot
is
of
the
money.
grand prize that somebody might walk out with out of the show after the episodes run all the way up to the finale.
Yes.
Speak to this prize, Rose. Beyond this 1 million shillings prize, what can 1 million mean to somebody who actually wants to start a business and also stay within this particular industry?
Let me tell you, 1 million shillings when starting a business, it's actually very good money. You can start by putting together products, by opening up a small space so that you don't overspend. This is like a very huge gift for someone starting a business, and they have like a proper plan, which we will help them as judges and mentors. I am going to help them on what to do and how to get started. So actually, even if someone is not very good in business, I am here. We are here to actually guide them, so they should not be worried. But that prize will change their lives.
That's it.
Yeah.
But let's talk about your mentorship. I mean, the cameras are going to be on you.
Yes.
I know you have your own personality.
Yes.
When it comes to mentoring.
Yes.
What energy are we going to see from you, Rose?
Oh,
are
my
we going
goodness.
to see the teacher, or
Let
the
me
Rose
tell
who
you,
knows?
For me, I'm a combination of everything. For me, I'm a teacher, and I'm a very fun teacher, by the way.
Yes.
And when I teach you, I don't just teach you just like any other teacher. I teach you from experience. So for me, every time I mentor and teach, none of my students have ever let me down. So for me, I guide you. I give you the skills that you need to be able to, even with a winner, like, let's say like 6 months, for me to see them established.
Yes.
And also they can always come to me anytime when they, like when you're running a business, even 5 years down the line, you might have questions and hurdles and difficulties. So I am there. So I will be very bubbly. They should expect me to be very fun. I'm a very fun teacher. I'm very open-minded. I love questions.
Yes.
I believe we learn by asking questions. So,
yes.
And I teach you from my own experience. I give you like what I've gone through, and I actually protect them from going through making the same mistakes.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 360-degree show where you have viewers also want to see the journeys that contestants are taking on the show. It's gonna touch on hair, it's gonna touch on nails as well. Should they also apply or not apply because they're on?
The products everything.
That's
Just
it.
apply everything. Even if you're only good in hair and nails, apply. Like I said, would apply.
That's it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Another question as well that that was put across to you.
Yes.
That yes, they've already applied.
Yes.
And they know that learning a skill takes time. What are you going to do as a mentor within that short period when this show is going to run to make sure that somebody who came in as maybe a hair expert but not a makeup expert has got this makeup show?
For anyone, like we are going, like I will have my team over there training them. Let's say, for example, if, like you said, if someone is good in nails and they've always wanted to do makeup and they want to compete in the makeup part, we will have trainers over there showing them from scratch, from the product knowledge to the makeup application itself. Even so,
pretty much.
Yeah.
Of being a judge. What do you want the viewers to read into you, Rose?
Number one, the skills that I have accumulated over the years, from the way I speak, and I want them to see not only, and I'm very good at teaching people very fast, so I really want them to learn from me because I speak from experience. That's the one thing that I want them to learn.
The show doesn't just come as entertainment or just as an educator for platform for judges like you who are mentors within the industry, but it also showcases another area that there is an opportunity for this industry to provide a lot of employment opportunities for players in this industry. Do you think that people have recognized the ability?
Actually, right now, know that beautypreneurs, like I call them, make more money than doctors. People do not know. You know, like when I was starting my career, my mom really beat me. Like she really fought me. She's like, do something meaningful, be a lawyer or something. I knew what I wanted to do. Even I, at that particular time, did not know the impact or how big the industry is. Simba, it is huge. And this show is going to show people what the beauty industry is all about. I'm telling you, after the is it 6 seasons?
Yes.
After all the trust me, everyone will want to come into the industry.
That's it.
Because apart from the competition, we are going to show them what the beauty industry is about.
Yes.
This show is going to actually speak for the Kenyan beauty industry.
That's it.
Yes.
Pretty much. Let's talk about another question that was put across to you. I received a lot of questions, by the way, when we floated the post about you being a judge. Now I'm going to read.
Yes.
And this is from Peter. Well, Peter is saying, I'm a man. I do not know whether I fit on the show. Can you ask Judge Rose whether she's met a lot of men who are making a buck in this industry?
Yes, I have. And trust you me, men make it faster than women. You know why? Because women trust men working on them more than they do on women. Yes. Let me tell you, go to a place where there are like 6 makeup artists and one of them is men. Women will be lined up on the man. Because why? Women usually think other women are jealous. So they think the man will always do his best. So actually men do a very good job. So he should, let him go for it. Let him register for the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes. And I will be there to guide him.
Fantastic. I've got another question here.
Yes.
From one, let me just get their names correctly, because I was checking these names on Truecaller as the questions were coming in. Good. I've got Christine. Christine who says, I have tried it before. That's the beauty, she said beauty things. But I realized that it changes so fast. I failed to compete. That's why I left it. How do you get ahead of the trends in this sector?
So here's the thing. You have to be very social media savvy. And when she's talking about trends, I don't know if she's talking about makeup looks, but this is what I can say. In all honesty, if you kind of like pave your path, I do not believe in competition, because I believe I'm in my own lane and no one can come in my lane. I am in my own lane and I've been here for more than 10 years. Where people fail is always looking at what other people are doing. Once you get started, try and figure out, how do I keep making myself better? How do I keep adding on to my skill? Do not keep looking at what Rose is doing and someone else and trying to replicate what Rose is doing. That's where people fail. Like makeup, anyone can do makeup once they train in it, but then try and find that Royco about you, that Mchuzi mix about you, and then run with it. And then when it comes to trends, just keep learning on social media. There are all these tools on Facebook. Google and see what other people are doing, and then have your own way that you do it. You understand? The mistake that people make when they talk about like the trend is trying to replicate what, if it's a cat eye when it comes to makeup, everyone is trying, just do your own thing and you find everyone flocking to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
We have 10 minutes.
Okay.
I've got 3 more questions that have come in.
Okay.
This is Harry. And Harry is saying, I know it's going to be a competition. So what if I get eliminated on the first episode? Or on the first try? Why do I need to watch it further?
Because you're learning. Masters of Beauty is a learning experience. Even if you're eliminated, still keep watching and see what everyone else is doing. This is the thing. If you go to school and fail, utaachia hapo. If you start from grade 1, alafu unaanguka mtihani, you're number 30, like the way we used to do before. Like from a class of 30 people, you're number 30. Are you going to quit school? No. You keep learning. Because if you keep watching the show, you're still learning. And then continue outside, just practicing and look at what other people are doing. And let me tell you, I feel like he's in the mindset of what can I say? Watu kuwa na uoga sana when it comes to these things. Just because you're eliminated doesn't mean you're a failure. No one is a failure. It just means you did not, in that particular part, you did not succeed, but you can succeed in future. Just continue watching the show. Like I said, it's not only entertainment, it's a learning platform. So keep watching.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Another one from Liz. This one I found it very interesting.
Yes.
And I'll put it across to you. She said, I know Rose. I follow her on social media, but what I like about her is that she's a very good communicator. Myself, I know the business, but I'm a very bad introvert. And then smiley face. Is that something that she can mentor me on the show? I need to know how to speak to more people and even go on social media and speak.
Yes. Do you know why I'm smiling? I am a terrible introvert.
Are you, Rose?
Yes.
I didn't know.
It's only that I had to come out like this because of my business.
See that.
I am it was so bad when I was younger, my parents actually tried to get me help. I am a terrible introvert. They actually thought something was mentally wrong with me. I was one of those people, if you looked at me like this straight in the eyes, I would start crying. Like even now, after this, I like my space. I go and lock myself in the bedroom. I am a terrible introvert, but because I realized I had to speak up. I had to come out of my shell because of my business. It comes with my job. So I will teach her what to do. She will be in the right hands.
Would you say that growing in this business needs you to be able to communicate?
Yes, you have to be very articulate. You have to be very vocal. You have to be very confident. Introverts sometimes lack confidence. So I had to grow. The first time I had to talk in front of people, I almost passed out. I almost collapsed. And since then, I just had to teach myself. I started speaking to myself in the mirror. I would actually, before like a TV interview, I would talk on the mirror. Because I was very shy, I was I am a terrible introvert, and people don't believe that, but trust you me, I will show her what to do.
That's it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I've got another question. We gotta go through all of them this morning.
Okay.
This is just coming from the poster that we floated that will be on the show this morning. Good. I've got Anne. I've got a sister called Anne as well. Anne is asking, other than just the money, the rest of the judges that are going to be on the panel, are they also going to also train and mentor, just like Rose is in the poster? But of course, in the poster
yes, they will. Yes, they will. The judges that are coming are from different, the same space.
Yes.
But we have hair, we have nails, we have experts, people who've been there for a while. So they will all be mentoring.
That's it.
So they will be in very good hands.
That's it.
Yes.
Fantastic. Just running away from the questions now. Let's talk about the impact of entertainment in the beauty industry. It's a question that, is this the best way for us to show the impact of the beauty industry in this economy, or there could have been a different way to go about it?
No, I think this is the best way. Because, you know, Simba, this is what I can say.
Yes.
Entertainment comes with joy and happiness and laughter, right? People are going through the most right now. So you don't want to be in a show where everyone is kind of like, you know, like Rose is not smiling, Rose is looking scary, you have others, and then it just takes away the joy of learning. And I believe that when it comes to learning, there has to be some fun in it. So the beauty industry and the show, having the fun part is the best place to be. We are going to be laughing and giggling and high-fiving and learning at the same time.
Yes.
That's the best way to learn. Learning while having fun at the same time.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're not an unfamiliar face on social media. And I know when we talk about digital media, I mean, it puts you out to so many people as well.
Yeah.
But for the very first time now, you're going to be involved in this showbiz industry, of course, relating to the beauty industry as well. What excites you as a person, Rose, not even as a brand, for being part of this first edition of Masters of Beauty?
For me,
yes.
And I love meeting new people. I'm a people person as much as I'm an introvert. But I love seeing someone coming in fresh and then they leave.
Yes.
That really gives me goosebumps.
Rose, just hold on. I'm getting told that your sound has actually run away from us. Hopefully this is not going to happen when we start Masters of Beauty. Now, for those who are actually interested in joining Masters of Beauty, you can actually today go to mastersofbeauty.co.ke. Once you get there, make sure that you register. Once you register, just answer only 3 questions, by the way. Very, very easy. That's at mastersofbeauty.co.ke. Once you're there, it's 2 questions: your phone number, your name, and you're in. Also, Rose, by the way, you can actually go to her social media platforms, that is Makeup by Rose. You will see this post about Masters of Beauty. Once you're there, there's a phone number there. You can talk to her directly on exactly how to join on the show. And then also there's that link on our platforms as well, where you can get to register and join the show. So Rose, let's get back to that question on what excites you on a personal level to be part of this first edition of Masters of Beauty.
New talent. I just love seeing, you know, that when someone comes in, it's kind of like they're lost in what they're doing, and then they get their training, and then they have this smile on their face, and they actually live with a skill. Actually, people don't understand the impact this show is going to have in the Kenyan beauty industry, because we are actually going to show, people will be watching someone come in with even no skill and leave energized and excited and in something that can make them money. So that one actually gives me goosebumps. I'm very excited to see people come in and learn.
That's it.
Yeah.
2 final questions. Here's the first one. What mark do you want this show to leave, not just in the entertainment industry in the country, but also in the beauty industry in the country?
I just want, you know, this is kind of like, I want people to know that we value the beauty industry. And you know, the show is kind of like a mentorship tool on its own.
Yes.
So I want people to understand the impact the beauty industry has on people, and for people to understand there are people who are the judges and the producers and everything who actually care about mentoring these young souls, this new talent. I just want, even after this show is done, I just want people to never forget it and to never forget the impact it had on other people, like everyone who came on the show.
That's it.
Yeah.
Rubiela and Makeup by Rose are going to be very poignant brands once the show starts running. What do you want people to see out of these 2 brands once the show begins?
I want people to get the same joy that these 2 brands have brought to me. And I want to use Rubiela Beauty Limited and Makeup by Rose Limited to make a huge impact on anyone who comes on their lives.
Yes.
I want them to actually live better than they came in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Now, finally, then, I know there's somebody who's listening to you outside there in the morning today. 18 years is business is no joke. It's not small feat. That's a journey for 1,000 miles. And they're saying, I want to get started. What is the final word that you have for them? For those who want to get started in this beauty space, but they just haven't started, or they've not taken that one step.
This is one thing that I can say, and I speak from experience. If you want to get started in this industry, don't just keep saying it. Get started, move on, and do not look backwards. And remember, there will be hardships, difficulties, so many things along the way. Just deal with them and move on. And the beauty industry is beautiful. It is beautiful and has lots of money. It will give you so much joy. And then there's nothing as wonderful as doing something that you love and actually taking care of other people, because this is what I use personally to take care of my family. You know, the beauty industry has space for everyone. It's like a pie, only a small piece has been taken and your space is there.
Pretty much. Better words that you couldn't get from any other person other than Judge, and I'm calling her, Judge Rose Ntongondu, in an upcoming show that is going to, first of its kind, by the way, that's going to touch on the beauty industry in the country. It's called Masters of Beauty. Want to get registered, mastersofbeauty.co.ke. Once you're there, get to register and wait to also be a contestant in this show. The cash prize, 1 million plus 500,000 worth of goodies that are going to help you jumpstart or boost your career in the beauty industry in the country. Rose, thank you very much for coming by. I personally can't wait to see you on the show.
Awesome. I'm looking forward.
Fantastic. We take a tiny breather right here on The Morning Drift. Once we come back, I'll be taking you to the social, see exactly what it is that Kenyans are talking about online, especially the weekend. After the weekend, Man United fans, I'll be seeing exactly what it is that you're saying, especially after Mbuemo and Cunha could help you beat Arsenal. Also, Chelsea fans, what's going on with your new boys? Also, in the country, the rains are pelting majority parts of the country. There are those guys in Naivasha this weekend, by the way, who were swimming. Let's see exactly what it is that you're talking about. Or we need to get you some boats. This morning, I hear Musiria he's lost his account, the TikTok account. Also, once we come back right here on The Morning Drift.
Taarifa zinapochipuka na kutufikia papa hapa kwenye makao makuu ya chumba cha habari cha runinga ya Lookup, kwenye taifa, kwenye serikali, kwenye bunge, tunajitosa hadi kwenye sauti ya wenyeji ili kupata tu maoni ya wenyeji kuhusu masuala haya yanayochipuka.
Maana hii kitu inaenda kuumiza Mkenya kwa tax.
Hakuna kitu tunafurahia. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Sisi tunaumia, si ati tunaumia ile ya kiukweli. Juu maisha ni ngumu.
Na bila shaka tunapata maoni yao ili sauti yao ipate kusikika. Na watasema hili, waseme lile, watasema hiki, na waseme kile, almuradi sauti yao ipate taa.
Mambo ya mafuta tena imekuwa ni changamoto zaidi kwa kila mtu wa bodaboda.
Uchumi ikikuwa stable, tunaamini mambo itakuwa sawa sawa.
Kwanza liko na ria wa boda, mama mboga nini. Hao sasa ndio wamefinywa zaidi man.
Mtazamaji, hii ni bunge la wenyeji.
People are there to belittle you. When people are questioning you,
if you don't move fast, of course, yes, you lose it, but then it's not us to push you.
But you do not know the God who has been molding me. What has he been doing to me?
The deep and mature conversations of empowerment for you with a curious mind and an appetite for oriented conversations.
I concur with what you're saying. You plan your finances, you can easily live without a debt.
An engaging safe space of free expression and truthfulness with an upheld vibrance, motivation and happiness.
So many children who are there, they are not living their dreams.
Join us for deep conversations with Zipporah Gashushe every Saturday from 8 p.m. The Deeper Conversations on Lookup TV.
All right, welcome back then. Let's end the show like this morning. I know there's a lot that has happened over this weekend, and we want to see exactly what Kenyans are talking about it online today. Good, just before we step out, we do know that Zambia was beaten by Kenya yesterday. I wanna go back and see what majority of Kenyans are talking about. It was a 1-0 triumph over Zambia in the CHAN Group A knockout match. Guess what? I know Felix Onana and the sports team are going to come and talk about this on a deeper level. But guess who's talking about it? Aden Duale, who's saying Harambee Stars have done Kenya proud with a decisive 1-0 triumph over Zambia in the CHAN Group A knockout match. Their progression to the quarterfinals embodies excellence, determination, and a strong national spirit. Beautiful pictures right there. Trending pictures this morning of President Dr. William Ruto in attendance right there at that game where where Kenya beat Zambia yesterday. But what Kenyans are talking about is what the officials actually decided to do before you went in. Now, for those who attended, na kama hukuenda by there, this is not for you. So Kenyans had to walk, those terraces before you attend the match. Ulikuwa unazunguka for over 500 meters before you get into the venue itself. And this, according to the officials, was to allow the officials at the gate, number one, reduce congestion. Walisema hiyo line moja mrefu ilikuwa inafanya Wakenya wengine wanakuwa impatient. So the continuous walking before you got to the entrance allowed officials at the gate to verify your tickets. And apparently, majority of Kenyans, or some Kenyans, let me use the correct word, some Kenyans have found ways to sneak in with tickets that were not real ones. So they gave the officials more time to look at your ticket and verify it and make sure that indeed it was the right ticket that you used to get into that game. Now, let me just see exactly what majority of Kenyans were saying about this just before we run away from this particular trend. I can see it. So some Kenyans who are saying President Dr. William Ruto should promise every Kenyan 2.5 million. I think would make this economy a first world economy if he promises 2.5 million to each Kenyan who performs. I agree. So President William Ruto, if you're listening, you can promise each Kenyan 2.5 million shillings. Each will be a first world economy. Now, this is the last one that I'm reading. This is according to Akbaz, who's saying, hii 2.5 million mi naona kila Mkenya patiwe 1 million, tafute wa Kenya 2.5 million, kila moja ende nayo. No, that's not proper math, Akbas. 1 million times 2.5 million Kenyans is not 2.5 million shillings. You know, that's the wrong math. It doesn't work like that. We should talk to your mathematics teacher. Good, but beautiful pictures right there of even the likes of Bapo Wino who attended that match yesterday. Good. Now, let's talk about what more Kenyans are talking about this morning. Man United versus Arsenal is also trending this morning as a topic. You know why? I mean, if I speak so much about it, then you're not a true Kenyan. Now, Arsenal, the best way to talk about this news is that Man United have tried 6 times to beat Arsenal, but they failed. So tumezoea kuwachapa away, so this time tukakuja tukasema tuangie hapo home. Even with Kunya, Buemo, your new boy Dogu, they couldn't do anything, man. I mean, that defense for Arsenal, every team in the EPL should be defending like Arsenal. Because if you defend like that, then, I mean, once you score, that's it. I know what you guys are saying. Gyökeres didn't do anything. Of course, I mean, it's the 3rd game. Was not even supposed to start yesterday. Yeah? But to show you how poor you are, we started him anyway. He's not even match fit. Yeah, we started him. And you had like what? How many touches? 3 touches in your box? Yeah. But then you could say Martinelli, the likes of Rice and Saka, bado wako holiday, and we still beat you. I mean, I'm so sorry. So Man United, you ended last season at position 15. Check your position by this morning. Again, you're at 15 with a negative goal difference. Yani season ijaanza na bado mshaanza kuchase negative goal difference. I'm so sorry, man. I mean, it is what it is. Mnasema eti mnataka kushinda ligi by 2028. With the way you guys are playing, maybe 2032. I don't think so, man. I mean, you're really very far away. So let me just read some of the top trends on what Kenyans are talking about on this one. Good. Now let me just pick one. This according to Rich. Rich is saying Ugarte managed to be on the pitch for 25 minutes, but somehow managed to be the worst player for the whole 96 minutes. Ni ukweli. Ugarte is doing nothing. But when you look at it, you guys are Man United. Even the first 11, amjakuwa nayo. Keeper bado. You know, midfield bado. Hata Kunya by then and Mbeumo, they're not supposed to play pamoja. So mlikuwa tu na fix vitu huku mbele eti ndio wacheze pamoja. And you guys are saying, hey, Tio, tutonga Arsenal. If you looked at majority of the tweets before you went to play Arsenal, you would think that Man United all of a sudden signed Mbappe and Van Dijk in that defense. You're really bad. I mean, I don't know. But the game was good going forward. But your midfield? Not yet, man. And your keeper, Bayindir. I can score Bayindir. Trust me. And the last time I played football was 6 years ago. I can score a goal against him. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's look at exactly what more trends are happening in Kenya this morning. We do have one that is quite interesting this morning. Unpatriotic Gachagua is trending. Let me just read one of these few tweets that are coming out of here. I know Mr. Kenyatta was saying that every Kenyan feels proud when Harambee Stars play, regardless of where they come from. That is what patriotism looks like, and Gachagua clearly doesn't understand it. What did he do this morning? And this is what he says. Gachagua declares Ruto's Harambee Stars rewards that they will be reversed in 2027. Now, Kenya's sudden football success is suspect. This isn't about the game. It's William Ruto's latest trick to reward broad-based communities, our affordable houses, and player talking houses, or cash should be ready to refund when I'm president in 2027. What do you agree? That's the statement that allegedly came from Gachagua yesterday. I'm going to read again. We'll have football, but let us not mix it with the covert operations. Some of those players you see running in Chan tournament are not just footballers. They're part of the intelligence service. Yes, this is according to Gachagua as well, apparently. All right. Let me just also read the final one this morning on what is trending in the country. Good. Fantastic. Now, this is interesting. Zambia is also top of those trends. Amorim was also top of those trends this morning. Now, there's one here that I got to read by Mosiria. Mosiria said he lost that is the CEC, Health, Nairobi County, Geoffrey Mosiria. He said he lost his account, all right? That is his TikTok account. Now, this is his statement this morning where he's saying that this essentially shows that some people are fighting the good work that he's been doing in the county of Nairobi. Now, this is what he's saying, that he's already spoken to TikTok and he's going to make sure that he gets his account back, because as a public official, that is his way of communicating to his people in the country. Good. Now, if you look at some of the responses here by Nairobians, that's how you know exactly what it is. This according to Geoffrey. Geoffrey was telling him this morning, eti bwanata yangu ilipotea na ilikuwa na 350,000, we anza poa ama ukuje nikuuzia yangu. I don't know, man. Is that the best way to respond to them? There's also Lucia this morning who's telling him nile cleanup ya pipeline ndio ulifanya mbaya. Watu wa pipeline hakupenda vile eti pipeline ni safi, so wakakamua kukuripoti. Peleka uchafu mwaga hapo tena, akaunti yako itarudi. Come on. It doesn't work like that, man. I mean, finding fun in a place where you should not be finding fun. Let me read the last one on this one, where majority of Kenyans are talking about it this morning. Also, Scotty is saying, we kujia tu account yangu iko na. Let's talk about what has been also trending in the country this morning. Naivasha was also trending because of the heavy rains that were witnessed this weekend in Naivasha, and Kenyans came out and said, well, we are swimming. All right. If you look at some of the pictures that we got from Naivasha this morning, it would also show you exactly how the majority of the town was actually underwater. And they said, Lake Naivasha ni kama imeamua kutembelea CBD. Well, let me just read one from Kiongozi. Kiongozi was spawned up in terms of what you called this morning. Dress warm, start your day fine, and talk to us at Lookup TV across all your social media platforms. I am at Kiage Simba. Thank you very much for being a part and parcel of our show this morning. I will see you tomorrow for another edition. Hopefully, it will not be us selling our accounts to Geoffrey Musedia and telling him to go pour the mess that he removed from pipeline so that he can get his account back. Also, don't report us, all right? Our accounts, that is. You can like and comment and share. That's the only thing that we ask of you this morning. My name is Simbalaja Charles Kiagi. Good morning and goodbye.
Touch with us through 0700 893 542 or send us an email to info@lookuptv.co.ke.